This daily dose is brought to you by Pirate.Black.
Hands down, when it comes to actual fungible digital money, it's Monero and Pirate Chain all day, guys, all day. And if you were to like do a one-on-one between Pirate Chain and Monero, Pirate Chain should be valued around $20 if you want to give it the same value as Monero, right? It's just newer technology, guys, and and I love fucking Pirate Chain so much that I actually had to be the asshole to say, you know what, I love it so much that I'm gonna demand that we step up our game in peer-reviewed audits. And in the short term, a lot of people gave me a hard time but that's, fuck it, I'm doing the right thing because I love it so fucking much that I know that overall it's gonna be fucking worth it, so yeah, these are great times to be accumulating Pirate Chain, because once these audits are not something that are just going to happen once. It's one after another, and it's just going to be after another. I don't know how consecutively they're going to be out, but over time, just like Monero's constantly being audited, constantly, all the time. So, and that's the culture that we want to instill in Pirate Chain, because we fucking care for it. You can't just like say, okay, well, Zcash verified zero knowledge proof, ZK snarks, therefore we're ready to rock and roll. Sure, yeah, I agree with you. It's trustworthy enough, and that's why we back it, and that's why we understand what we're doing. But we're thinking long term, and we're thinking about this not just being something that, we're competing with Monero. No, we're thinking about, let's get it to the place where it's actually objectively, where you can make a solid argument like, dude, this is way better than Monero. And the one area where Monero is still kicking Pirate's ass is in the area of peer-reviewed audits. That's the only area where Monero is like, haha, yeah, well, Pirate Chain is not as peer-reviewed as we are. So that's why I'm emphasizing this. And it's important for all of us to contribute, to donate, to contribute to it. Every community is different, and the Pirate Chain community is different than the Monero community. The Pirate Chain guys are a little more anarchist, and which I fucking love it. And their idea of it is kind of like, yeah, we can pay for external peer-reviewed audits, but they're thinking, why the fuck would we trust someone else when we can peer-review it ourselves? Which is, very logical, right? Like, it makes a lot of sense, but at the same time, there is value in paying someone that's an objective third party to say, hey man, can you review the code for us so that it's not just us, right? Could there be someone that's a third party audit that actually gets paid under the table to say, no, hey, tell them everything's fine? Yeah, that could happen, but that's why you just don't do one, you do many. Like for Random X, Monero did, just on Random X itself, Monero did 4 peer-reviewed audits. You guys can look it up. I'll put the link so you guys get an idea of how this works in Monero. I'll put the link right now for that. So what's happening right now is that the Pirate Chain community, some of them grudgingly like dragging their feet, because they're very anarchist. They want to say, no, we trust ourselves over anything or anyone else. We are the peers that are reviewing it. But then, Mr. X and I come from the fucking Monero community, which say, yeah, that's cool and all, but we also need to like go beyond and have third parties verify the code. So it's happening. It's happening, which is awesome. And once these first batches of audits start rolling in, yeah, man, it's gonna get good. So take advantage of these prices, guys. That's all I'm gonna say.
Follow the treasure to pirate.black, because financial privacy today is freedom tomorrow. ARRR.